Hi, my name is Troy. That's me. I've been in first as long as I can remember, and I've always been a part of Team Rush. Rush stands for respect, unity, spirit, and heart, and we believe that together as a team, we can do anything.
This year, we created 3 main goals for our robot. First, we wanted to pick up the basketball-like game pieces. Secondly, we wanted to take these pieces and score them by shooting them into a basketball hoop. And finally, the hardest part of all, we wanted to balance 3 robots on a ramp that was mathematically created only to balance 2. In order to innovate these ideas, we kicked off the build season with the polar bear story.
The polar bear story is a unique story about engineers who lived in Alaska and were tasked with the problem of eliminating snow on top of high-tension wires. The snow would build up, and then the wires would fall over.
These engineers deliberated for hours and actually found that the more crazy ideas were, the better the springboards were for more new ideas.
What if we got polar bears to knock the snow off?
Well, how are we going to do that?
We could put meat up there?
It's not like we can just drop the food on top of the power lines with a helicopter.
Yes, we can, that's it.
Do you think that the vibrations from the helicopter will just knock all the snow off the lines? That's a great idea! The polar bear story is told each year at the beginning of the build season. The team comes together to watch and learn the new game, and then we play the game to help us start the brainstorming process. We include everybody, especially the non-technical students and mentors, because their ideas are outside our box. We spend 1 week on multiple design ideas, brainstorming, drawing, talking, and then we draw some more. Then, the ideas are handed out to each sub-team where we become responsible for fulfilling the requirements that the team has set forth for us.
This year, as a senior student captain, I was assigned to the chassis team. Chassis was a student-led sub-team responsible for design and fabrication of the chassis, the bridge actuation device, and the bridge balancing mechanism. Our big design innovation was the bridge actuation device. We used team design reviews to discuss our main ideas from brainstorming with the team to get direction on where the team thought that we should be moving as a group. As part of the design process, we use design reviews to teach the rest of the team what our sub-team has been able to accomplish during the week, as well as give a detailed explanation about what our roadblocks were last week and what our goals are for next week. We started our prototyping by building a small-scale Connect version. This helped us avoid wasting materials and gave us a product to hold in our hand and look at.
Then, we bolted together a large-scale test model to an old robot so we can continue testing and provide ourselves with a visual for our physics calculations. Using physics, we calculated the optimal contact angle between the robot and the ramp. Moving to the real product now, we took to the mill.
We're broaching the lightning holes and machining the parts for assembly.
Once it was all fabricated, we attached it to the robot and began testing it yet again. Immediately, we noticed design flaws like hard stops and maximum size violations that we thought were resolved in the design. So again, we went back to the brainstorming board, innovating solutions to the inherent problem that we created. Then it all became clear. Just one simple strain would change the whole system, evolving the actuator from a 4-bar linkage to a swinging club that would allow for the problem to be resolved. Plus, it looked sweet. In the end, we now have a wedge that deploys via robot, swinging out in 1.7 seconds, and allowing us to cross the bridge in under 4.
From the annual design challenge, the game, to developing concepts, brainstorming, and the polar bear story, teamwork is built in parallel with the robot. Rush yearly creates a detailed machine which fits a square peg into a round hole, with developing details and modifications when needed. The entire team is needed, and it couldn't be done without everyone. Rush. Respect, unity, spirit, and heart. I've been surrounded by firsts since I was 2 years old, and have grown up with teamwork, innovation, creativity, and robotics intertwined with my personality. Without first, I would not be who I am today. Whether I'm 17 or 2 years old, I still believe that it's 2 thumbs up for polar bears and first.